Good morning, my friends, and welcome to my little morning routine. It's about 6:30 this morning, and as you saw, the first thing I always do when I get up is I go in and I brush my teeth the first thing in the morning because your mouth gets gross overnight. If you don't brush your teeth first thing in the morning, please consider. And then I have to make my coffee. Once I make my coffee, the most important part of a morning routine, I come back and sit in my bed. I kind of like half make it. I pull my comforter up and then I put this big blanket over all of it, get kind of cozy in here and watch a little bit of YouTube just to have a slow, easy, chill start to my day. This blanket is also a very important step because this coffee, as you can see, I'm just kind of putting it down on my bed. I also have a very bad habit of spilling coffee at least once a week, and you only spill an entire cup of coffee on a white duvet cover one time before you realize you need a better plan. So I'm gonna drink this and I will check back in with you a little bit later when we get the morning rolling. I'm looking a little rough, but I had my little quiet, chill morning. I had my coffee, and today I actually close, so I don't have to go into work until around 10, and I usually close 2 or 3 days a week. And on at least some of those days, I'm trying to get back in the habit of working out in the mornings. I was doing really well with working out before I moved down to Florida. And then this job was just kind of a lot for my chronic illness body to adjust to. But in the same breath, like working out is what helped me get my chronic illnesses and symptoms a little bit more under control. So I think not working out has made my health worse, and then the tiringness of this job and my health being worse just made me feel awful and tired. So I'm trying to be intentional about working out again and taking it easier with those workouts, not kind of going back to where I was, but just getting up and moving my body for a little bit. So all that being said, I'm headed to the gym this morning before work. It's freezing. Good morning, Flamingo Crossings. That is beautiful. It's a little chilly outside though. This may turn into a warm-up run to the gym. I'm back from the gym and it was a lovely little workout. So, like I mentioned, I'm here on a Disney internship, and so I live in Disney Programs housing, and the Disney College program obviously also lives here, and their shifts are usually closing like third shifts. Sorry, I'm kind of messy right now. I'm trying not to show you. So they typically, if you're in a college program, you'll work later hours, like probably earliest like 3 to 9. When I did my Disney College program, I typically worked 5 to midnight or 6 to 1. So when you go to the gym at 7 a.m., it is empty. It's so nice because everyone has to sleep after their late nights, and so their morning workout would be like 10, 11, 12. But what's nice about my closing shift starting at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna take a quick shower, get ready for work, have some breakfast, and just like continue on with my morning routine. I'll take you along, but that's a little update. Okay, so I took my shower and I did my skincare. I kind of showed you the products that I use, but I do my skincare before I get dressed, so you didn't get to see it. I can't get this to stay up anywhere. There. Good enough. I need one of those little magnet tripods that you see all over the TikTok shop thing. I'm gonna buy one because this is irritating me. But anyways, I took my little shower. I don't wash my hair in the mornings when I shower before work because my job involves me standing and walking around outside in a theme park for 8 hours a day. I'm gonna get sweaty and gross again, so I'll just wash my hair. Usually I wash my hair at night. Or if I'm washing my hair in the mornings, it's like on a weekend and I like do it. Not important, but I did my skincare and now I'm just gonna put a little bit of makeup on, kind of going along those same lines of I work in a theme park as like an educational guide. I don't do a ton of makeup for work. I usually will just do mascara and eyebrows to give my skin a chance to breathe. I also put sunscreen on throughout the day, so I don't put a lot of skin makeup on. So I'll do that. It's gonna be like a weird, I can't. Also, since this is a chronic illness type vlog, I'll mention that I do use these products because I have very, very sensitive skin because mast cell issues are a big player in EDS, or they come with Ehlers-Danlos a lot. And I haven't been diagnosed with mast cell activation syndrome because I'm not like allergic to like super random things, but they have said I have some of those mast cell issues where I will get reactive to things, especially on my face and on my chest and on my hands. And my eyes are having really bad issues with it for 6 months. I ended up having to go on steroids to fix it because anything that touched my eyes that wasn't Vaseline, they would just swell up and get red and puffy, like and like hives, like I was having an allergic reaction or something. So
an absolute essential when you're working in the Florida sun.
So at this point in my morning, I'm mostly ready. This is the undershirt that I wear to work. I put my pajama shorts back on just because I don't feel like wearing my loose or my tight little khaki shorts. My hair will take me about 5 minutes to do once I pull it out of this little rat's nest. And my costume is in the dryer right now just because I had to do some laundry last night. So I just need to go grab that, but I have an hour before I have to leave. So I try and eat a little bit of breakfast. If you're new here and this is your first video that you've seen of mine, like I mentioned at the beginning of it, I have gastroparesis. And a lot of other health issues, and if you've been here for a while, you do know some of my challenges with eating. I do have a feeding tube that I depend on for a lot of things, but I do try and eat a little bit multiple times throughout the day because I think that has also helped my stomach kind of get back into moving. That was one of my doctors at Mayo Clinic told me this, and like it makes sense. Your stomach is a muscle, and if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And obviously I know that's not an option for everybody, but I'm blessed to the point where in one of my surgeries, they did something to where, like when they put my tube in, I can still eat a little bit, and that has been good. So I'm trying to do that even when I don't feel like eating, just to keep my stomach in that habit of wanting food. So I'm gonna have my little yogurt and granola. Sorry, I had a headache last night, so I've got my little ice towel. Yogurt and granola and chill for a little bit because I have to get ready after this. I also just got these new phone cases from Pila, and I love them. They're so cute. They sent me a free one, and I just am obsessed. I was a bad person and didn't film the hair part of my morning routine, but I literally just put it up into these two little piggy tails, and I do this honestly when I really need to wash my hair because you can't see that it's all greasy. And now I'm just grabbing my stuff and I'll head out the door and I will chat with you all when I get to the car. So I realized I never actually filmed an outro to this video because by the time I got to work, when I said I'd re-update you guys, I realized it took me a lot longer to do my morning than it normally does. So I was hustling inside, but thank you so much for watching and I will see you very, very soon. Love you, bye.